Now, there's a really, really cool study from Precision Nutrition that shows if you just give 10% consistency, you will make progress over the course of a year. That is insane. That's once every 10 days. That's like going to the gym 3 times a month. That is like doing the right habits just 10% of the time. And what the really cool thing was is they didn't see a big change between 10% and 40% consistency, which means that you don't have to be super consistent all the time. Now, will that slow your progress down? Absolutely. But there is certainly levels to this and levels to the consistency. We just have to have the right expectations and not give up, and we will get there if we are doing the right things. And doing the right things is very, very important. And that is such a wonderful concept to understand, that if we're just more consistent, slightly more consistent with very small things, we can have huge impact if we're patient. Now, if we try and rush things and make things happen quickly and we go more aggressively, any good coach is probably going to tell you that that isn't going to work. So consistency is going to be a huge key for your goals, because what did we just say a moment ago? That your goals take time, and you can't be overly aggressive. You can't be super intense for a long period of time. That just simply goes against the laws of nature in any aspect of your life. You just can't do that. You need small efforts very, very frequently. And the more frequently, the faster your progress is going to go. So one of the things, the caveat to that, is that that this is a really, I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago with a study with tracking your food. It's a really well-known thing that we overestimate the good things that we do and we underestimate the bad things that we do. So if you're asked to report at the end of a week, let's say it's Friday, you started on Sunday, and you're asked to report, give a percentage of how closely you stuck to your goals. Was it 70%? Was it 90%? Was it 40%? Everybody overestimates between 15 and 30%. 15 and 30% is a lot. If you overeat by 30% of your calories every single day, or even 15%, you're going to gain a pound of body weight every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, adjusted, again, if we lived in a lab. But that is a really, really big difference. And for us to say that we can rely on our own memory and our own mind is just silly. I remember when I was in criminology looking at data of people who are picking people out of a lineup, people who had witnessed a crime, and they were studying the recall of events, especially in stressful situations. And it was comical. We're absolutely terrible at remembering things, and even just in the health and fitness side of things, when we have people self-track their food, it's awful. They do a terrible, terrible job. So the solution to that is you have to be writing things down, use an app, use a software.